Boom. Oh, gotta drop it in the chat.
In the shadow of the Golden Dome, not far from the Word of Life mural that some refer to as Touchdown Jesus, two programs that when they get together, the drama is high. Miami comes into South Bend to take on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame in a rematch of what was a thriller a season ago. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. For more on this matchup, let's go down to Holly Road.
I don't need to tell you how crucial this matchup is with Miami and Notre Dame. This is the matchup that helped to decide the bracket last year. As you know, the committee was weighing who was the better team, Notre Dame or Miami. You better believe Notre Dame has some revenge on their mind as they were left out of the college football playoff last season, and Miami went on a run to the national championship game. A lot of drama here in this top 25 matchup. This should be epic. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Notre Dame's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Oh, we on the road.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. The run inside. It's Pringle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy, and you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
There's a crease. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Stay patient.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
Can't check out the shit.
He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
Oh, man, coverage.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, 1st down.
More man coverage.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this
More man
offense.
coverage. Nope, out of the zone.
The RPO, it's complete. Past the 30.
Thought that was
Down
Tony.
to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, Get your guy a touch. Get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're
But
getting
it wasn't
him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Oh, no!
Way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the middle. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon, because he's got to go back on the field right away.
And the extra point is good. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Stay patient.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Snags it and he's open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line and it'll be a first down.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
It's the wrong play.
Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead.
What I wanted him to do.
After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Damn, man.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Mensah. Got his man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
Well, when we talk Miami and their ability to throw it, it all starts and ends with Malachi Tony. What he did on some of the biggest stages a year ago as a true freshman, right? He just had that game-breaking speed. You just want to find ways to get...
Working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the catch.
And it looks as if they buzzed
down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Man, that's disgusting. That's all your rhythm up.
And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Fletcher. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
All right.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I can't believe we turned the ball over like that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, man, move back the other way.
Reads it, fires complete. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads quickly. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play?
Bruh.
Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, after that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Let's get that man guy.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give is to Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball, and he just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick release by the QB. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10.
Makes the grab in their space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Canes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. A little release to the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
No, this the wrong play too.
The Canes with the 1st and 10.
Negative play, bro.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
No check down. Sure don't.
Throwing, Mensah. Got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26.
Didn't block nobody.
First down. And
Not
the
a
Canes
soul.
come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Oh, it's the
The
wrong play
Hurricanes
too.
have moved it inside the 20.
Shit, it's the wrong play.
In the red area, it's Pringle. Could be an
Oh,
alley.
he should have juked
The
him.
stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break.
Right.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
I don't know if I'm going to switch my defense yet.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I'm not going to switch it yet. Probably should, but I'm not going to switch it yet.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running inside, it's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Right there. Yeah,
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Come on, bruh.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an
What a
all-American
ball, man.
caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Steps away to find some room. Looking down the left side.
Oh, they let him pull on to that?
They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. That gives him 54 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it. It's Williams. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. The give is to Williams. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
He did on the long throw.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's Mensa to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And it's the Horned Frogs who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Got room to work. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
We love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just feeds the running back. Maybe some room here. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throwing, Carr gets rid of
Me.
Quick completion on the
Oh
outside.
my
He's
God.
got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, guys, you just need a new environment. You need a change of scenery. And this was a highly recruited guy. Didn't quite work out for him at his last destination. So now here he is. And he's not playing in a Power 4 conference by any stretch. But he feels like with this coaching staff, he's a better fit in this system. And he thinks he's going to have a big year.
And this is something we don't talk about as much, man. There's a lot of talent that also comes down now. So there's talent going up, yes, to new places. But these are really talented kids that don't necessarily get to start. But he's got, obviously, the name. He's got some ability, some skill. Interested to see him. New coaching staff, new environment, new start to see if we see the best version of him.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. C.J. Carr firing again, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Yeah, at 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Fourth down, Carr. Looking for space to the left. Fires to the wideout.
Bro, what is he doing past the line of scrimmage,
First
bro?
down. The play didn't get enough yardage, but thanks to the penalty, they will have a fresh set of downs here.
How you getting out the pocket?
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Just running in that shit. Can't check.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Come on, bro.
And they'll
Blow him
wrestle
up.
him to the ground after a short gain.
I should have called something different here.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the defender being shaken down on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Come on, man.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
We could play East and West,
the Canes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Mensah. It's complete to the right. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Miami! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting.
Almost
had
stop,
so
bro.
much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
Almost
stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the
gotta
first part
have
was the most important part.
You
You
got
got to
20
put the
rushes
drive
already.
together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
Come on,
and get
make the
6
tackle,
points.
bro.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
They're going to ride this running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Williams.
Throw the ball, bro. Fuck.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Wow, we blocked 2 of my
That'll be
people.
enough to give Notre Dame a first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch.
What is the wear and tear on?
And he can make yards for you.
He'll try it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They've built a the cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Short.
Good effort,
Short.
but he's going to come up a little bit
hit
short. It'll
stick.
be 4th down and 1.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
Carr to throw for it on 4th. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game.
First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Fumble.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest
We were
of this
doing
game.
all of that with yellow
Just
legs.
across the
Like,
20
shit
with a
don't make
first down
sense.
at the 19.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play
got like
before,
40
and they say, why
fucking
not?
carries,
Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming down.
Me!
Not letting him
That's
break
bullshit.
tackles and make a big play.
That's a pick
That
six.
was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Look at this shit. Oh.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Carr. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they draw to within 3 here in the 4th quarter.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Oh, to just chew the rest of the
Bounces
time.
through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. There's a little room there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
I'm going to just chew the clock. Y'all going to be running the ball 40 fucking times a game. That shit lame.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Running into the open space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
Took forever for the clock to start running.
The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Pringle. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane!
I didn't want to score.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT.
He almost missed that shit.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Yeah. Can't take y'all serious, bro.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
What are we doing?
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Some of the
late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marked it at the 47. This is what you do in the backyard. You never do it in the middle of the game. It's always final drive, clock winding. Got to have a score. Offense down 1 possession. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The run inside. It's Mobley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this
Bro
time
must
the
have the
defense
blocking
was
on
all
aggressive,
over
the
him,
running
nothing
on
to show for
aggressive.
that run.
This shit is
Timeout
stupid, bro.
called
I
by
should have
the
just kept
offense.
playing offline. If this how we
23
was gonna play the
seconds
fucking
remaining in the
game,
game.
I should have just kept playing offline.
Here's Carr to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Moves around to clear up the vision.
That's
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to
Well,
have
I
to
call
be
the
throwing the
timeout now.
football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off.
Well, I call
end
the
the game.
timeout now. Ain't no sister have urgency now.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in
Get the
victory
ball, man.
formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.
This the first user game I played since the game been out, and Buddy came out here and ran the ball 38 times, and every pass besides 2 I think was an RPO to the tight end or a screen. Maybe he got the minimum of 5 turnovers on his coaching AD expectations or something. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But Jesus Christ. Let me look at my schedule, man. See what Ghostface got me dealing with. He ain't do too much. I can enjoy it this season. He'll probably get it right next season. But it's one in the books, man. Yeah. One in the books. So I don't even know who he is, though. I ain't never been in no league with him before. One down. We'll see what was up with the next one. I'll probably kick off in my league tomorrow. So, see y'all on the next one. And no, it's not Go Blue. This to you. It's Miami. Go Blue tomorrow. Go Blue tomorrow. See y'all on the next one, bro.